Hello, this is Tough Love, and I'm going to be talking about love, but more specifically, young love, and more specifically, even than that, how it applies to me, because I fall in love extremely easy, but none harder than I did this experience, which I will tell you about now. So I was playing basketball outside my friend's house and getting all nice and sweaty, all that stuff. Of course, all my friends were playing with me, and my friend's little sister pulled up in the golf cart with her friend. So my friend's little sister was only a year below us, and her friend was in our grade. And right away, dude, let me tell you, I don't know. Like I wouldn't call it love at first sight, but I definitely knew she was pretty. Um, Pretty ugly. No, she was gorgeous, and like I was already sweaty and gross and craziness. So I already kind of count myself out of the running. But we didn't talk there at all because I was still playing basketball. She was in the golf cart, so they pulled off while we were still playing. But it turned out she was spending the night at her friend's house, who her friend, like I said, happens to be the younger sister of my friend, where I was spending the night. So it was me, all my friends, and then the two of them and then their friends. So it was the three girls and then all of my friends. And I don't know, we had like this phone stealing game and there was a huge scandal, but I had some info on it or whatever, so I wanted to tell her. So we snuck away and we were talking in this dank, dark room together. And like my friends thought I left, so I I was in there and then I told her to go out. Like they came upstairs, I told her to go out because we were trying to play a prank on them. So she walked out and apparently she was blushing. And then my friends caught me in there, which looked mighty suspicious. Um, so then they put us on court, like put us on the stand to find out if we were or not in fact making out, which we weren't at that point. So we weren't. And then I don't know how the next kind of chain of events came to be, but we ended up in that room, which it was like they just put us in a dark room with a bed and said talk. So we did that, and then a couple of them like sat on the floor in the closet and stuff, which is actually kind of funny, although extremely weird. It wasn't as weird at the time; it's still pretty weird. But we talked for a while, and she was crazy cool. We have a lot of the same personality and stuff like that, which of course I love myself, so I might as well love her. And then we did eventually make out while they were still on the floor there, so that was nice. And then we didn't really talk the rest of the night after that. She had to go upstairs. I stayed down. We didn't have any late night scandals sneaking out or whatnot. So that was the end of that kind of experience. But the next day, I went over there again, and then she was there again, and then we talked again, and we made out again, and that was even better. And then I don't think I talked to her for a few weeks after that, but like she lives by my friend, so whenever I go over there, I've been seeing her. So then after that, I would spend the night there, and then she snuck out of her house, and we just talked, and we'd actually make out. But I didn't even care. Like she wasn't looking as nice as she did the first two times, but that's what kind of scared me because I did not care how good she looked. And then she came over to my house again a little while after that, and we talked, hung out, kissed. That the kissing didn't really matter. I just wanted to be with her, which, like I said, is kind of weird. um, but then, as it turns out, like before I hung out with her the fourth time where she came to my house, she told me that she's moving, which she's moving the first day of August. So I actually got really mad about that and really frustrated because I don't know, like a little bit of young love, like I said, which I fall in love easy, but not quite like that. And how do you say next? Yeah, so she was moving at the end of August. So we hung out after that. And then she basically said that she's not trying to be with boys now, which I was like, am I a boy? And she was like, yes. I was like, damn. So I haven't talked to her since then because they say it's not as good as love and loss, but I'm not so sure. Thank you guys. It's been tough love. See ya.